Hello guys and welcome back. So in the previous video we have added all of the weapons as you can see, and we have tagged all of these weapons accordingly. Okay, so now in this video we will allow the player to pick up these weapons. So for that, right here in the scripts folder, go inside the player UI and health. Right here we will create a new C# script by the name of pickup item. Let's open this pickup item script, and right here let's remove the start and update method, and at the top add a header by the name of item info, and inside this we will create an integer by the name of item radius. Then after this we will create a string which will be by the name of item tag. Then we will create a reference to our item game object. Okay, for example the grenade game object and the rifle game object. Okay, so we will name this reference as item to pick, and then after this we will create a reference to our player. So for that we will create first of all a header by the name of player info, and in here we will say public transform and name this as player, since this will be a reference to the player transform. So now let me explain it to you how our pickup system will work. So for example, this item to pick is this grenade. Okay, we assign the grenade to this item to pick, and we also type the item tag. For example, the grenade, the tag is grenade. Okay, and then we set a radius for this grenade, for example as 1 or 2. Okay, so consider this circle as the radius. Okay, so then whenever the player gets inside this circle, we will allow the player to pick up that item, okay, by using the F button. Or when we will be adding the Android inputs, then we will show a button to pick up that item. Okay, but if the player is outside this radius, okay, then the player will not be able to pick up this item, or you can say weapon. And also when the player is inside the radius, we will check that if that radius is for which type of item. Okay, for example for the sword, or for the rifle, for the grenade, or for the health, or for the energy bottle. Okay, then by using the item tag and item to pick up, we will get to know that which type of item it is, and when the player picks it up, then in the inventory we will show the item accordingly, okay, to which the player picked. So we have the information right here. Now let's create a start method right here, in which we will assign the item to pick up automatically by using the item tag. Okay, let me tell you how this will work. That for example, as you can see right here, we have this sword. Okay, its tag is sword. Okay, then by using this tag of this particular game object, we will assign that game object to this item to pick up by using the item tag. Okay, so as you know that the sword tag is attached to the sword game object, then by using the tag we will assign that game object to this item to pick up. So for that, what we will do is we will simply say item to pick up, this will be equals to game object dot find with tag, and that tag will be the item tag. Okay, and don't worry, we will be naming this item tag in each of the items step by step. Okay, now after this let's create an update method, in which now we will check that if the player is inside the item radius or not. And if the player is inside the item radius, then we will allow the player to pick up that particular item. Okay, so for that, for checking if the player is inside the radius, for that we will use vector3 dot distance. Okay, and this vector3 dot distance first of all require the position on which this script will be attached. So as you know, this script will be attached to each of the item in our weapons to pick up. Okay, So we will just simply use transform.position, and then after this it needs the parameter, or you can say reference, to the other game object, which we will be checking if that game object is inside the radius or not. So that game object is the player game object, so we will say player.transform.position. okay, then we will say less than item radius. It means that if the player is inside the item radius, then what we will do, when the player is inside the item radius, then of course we don't want the item to be picked up automatically, we want the item to be picked up by using some button. So that button will be the F key. So for that we will say if input dot get key down, and that key is the F keyboard key. Then now right here we will allow the player to pick up that item. So now first of all we need to check that which item is the player picking, and as I told you, we will be know that which item it is by using the item tag. So right here we will say that if the item tag is equals to sword, okay, then it means that the player is picking up the sword. So for now we don't have any inventory to show these items inside it, so for now we will just simply print a message that sword pickup. okay, or you can actually print the item tag of whatever the player picks. So for that we will just simply use item tag plus pickup. okay, so whatever will be the item tag, it will show that tag with this pickup word. So as you can see, the tag is sword, so it will say sword pickup. okay, like that. Then after this, let's do it for the other items as well. So after this, the other item will be the, after the sword we have the rifle. So actually let's use the else if condition right here, and this time we will say if the item tag is equals to the rifle, then we will show rifle pickup. So we will say item tag plus pickup. okay, then in the same way we can do it for the other as well. So let me just copy this else if condition, paste it down below, and change this to hand. Actually let me see the name of the tag. If we tag it as hand cannon or bazooka, okay, we have named it as bazooka. So we will say if the tag is then equals to bazooka, then it will show bazooka dot pickup. okay, then after this, if the tag is equals to grenade, then it will show grenade pickup. And then we will say that if the tag is equals to health, then it will show health pickup. And in the same way we will do it for the energy as well, and that will be simply it. okay, so let me explain it to you again, that for example if the player is inside the item radius, okay, then we will allow the player to pick up that item. But of course first of all we will be needing to check that what item it is. So if it is the sword, then we will show that the player pick up the sword, and in the same way we did it for the other items as well. okay, so it is simple as that. Now let's save the script, but before going to Unity we need to add the semicolon at the end of this debug.log, because we forgot to do that. Then if we save this, get back to Unity, okay, these errors will be gone as you can see, and I don't know why it selected this road, but let's remove that. Then if we click on this item to pick up, these are all of the items. Now select all of these items and simply drag and drop the pickup item script. As you can see now we have the information right here to fill. So if we click on the sword right here, actually select all of them again and set the radius for all of them as 1, or you can set it 2 if you want. okay, then if we select the sword right here, we have this item tag. So as you can see, here is the tag. So let's type the tag name, which is sword. Then for this one, type rifle, Then for the bazooka, the tag is bazooka as well. For the grenade, the tag is grenade because we have named them accordingly. Okay, then for the health, it is the health, and the same for energy. Okay, then we need to provide the player transform, so select all of them and just simply drag and drop the player game object in there. That will be it. Then if we play the game, okay, and let's go ahead and get closer to this sword. Okay, so now actually let me first of all show you that if right here we press the F button, as you can see it is not working, but if then we get inside the radius of this sword and press the F button, as you can see right here it shows sword pickup. Okay, it means that the player pick up the sword, but as you notice the sword didn't disappear from here. Okay, we actually want to remove that item which we pick up from the environment, because that's how it works in most of the games. So for that, what we're gonna do is after we pick up any of this item, okay, then what we will say, item to pick up dot set active, and we will set this to false. Okay, we will not be actually deleting it, we will just simply make it deactivate. Okay, so for example, now if the player pick up this sword, then this if condition will be true, it will just simply ignore the other ones and it will go ahead and deactivate the sword game object. Okay, now let's test it out if it works or not, but it will work 100%. So if we play the game now, you can notice the hierarchy when we pick up the sword. Okay, if we come right here, okay, and let's press the F button, as you can see the sword is deactivated and the player pick up the sword, it shows sword pickup. Okay, now let's go ahead and pick up this rifle. As you can see it shows rifle pickup in the console right here, as you can see. Okay, then in the same way if we pick up the bazooka, okay, now as you can see it shows bazooka pickup and it is deactivated. Let's pick up the grenade. As you can see it shows grenade pickup, then health pickup and energy pickup, and all of them is now deactivated. So as you can see now the pickup system is working perfectly fine. But what we need to do right now is create a inventory in which we will be storing all of these items. Okay, so with this video done, let's end this one right here and continue the inventory system from the next one.